And I still remember to this day on labs, I was sitting in labs and I think I was farming raiders or something. And I had to
Yeah.
get up and I went to go to the bathroom and I came back from look at the bathroom and I saw the email saying congratulations, you're invited to the partner program.
Yeah.
And it like makes me want to tear up because it's been my goal as a streamer to be a partner, and I'm still thankful for everybody that has been there to support me, and not even support me with money or gifting subs or
Yeah.
donating or stuff like that, just being in my stream.
Welcome to Tarducks, podcast for
Hi.
content creators to share their experiences, stories, and share their advice. And today I am super excited to have Velion. Welcome.
What's up, everybody?
How you doing today?
I am fantastic.
Excellent. So what we normally do when we get things started here is 3 rapid questions to get the juices flowing. So are you ready?
Yep, go.
All right. You're going out to eat to your favorite restaurant. What are you eating?
Calamari from Carrabba's.
All right. Last movie you saw?
What is it called? Hold on. Hold on. It's the new one on Netflix. Me and my kid watched it. What was it called? The Sea Beast. The Sea Beast.
Oh, okay.
New one. It just came out.
How was it?
It was really, really good.
Okay. All right. And best thing about where you live?
There's nothing cool about where I live.
Really? Nothing?
I live near Greenville.
Right.
I'm on the outside of Greenville, so it's just like farmland and nothing really out here.
You don't get snow, so that's right. That's good, right?
I wish we got snow, honestly. I haven't seen snow in about 5 years. So
all right.
It'd be cool to actually see a big old thing of snow and be able to make a snowman.
Yeah. All right. So now, where'd you grow up?
I was born and raised in Marietta, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get much snow down there, do you?
Nope. I haven't seen snow my whole life. So.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way.
I don't ever really get to see snow. Maybe sometimes, but not. Maybe I can only count a handful of times that I've seen snow.
Oh my God, it's so foreign. I'm from Canada originally, so we're used to a good old snowfall during during the winter and whatnot. But
yeah.
Okay. So now, what did you do before you started streaming?
So I used to be a delivery driver.
Oh, okay.
I worked for Lowe's for about 7 years.
Yeah.
And then I worked for a few other companies. I worked for Ram Tool Supplies, and then another high-end appliance company where we would deliver, like, I think there was this one house. It was like a $2 million house where he installed like $250,000 worth of appliances. It took us like 4 days, so it was pretty sweet.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was a huge house.
Wow, damn. So from a video game standpoint, what's your earliest memories of video games?
Earliest memory would be playing a Nintendo 64 with my dad.
Yeah.
We played, what was it called? We played Nintendo 64, and it was called, you might remember, it was the football game, but you would like body slam people. Blitz.
Yes.
Blitz. We used to play Blitz every single morning before I went to school. And
nice.
that's what I remember the most when I was a little kid.
So when did you start really just, had your own console or a PC and started playing?
Probably when I was like 8 or 9. I got a Nintendo 64. Then ever since then, I just kind of evolved to whatever the newest thing was and just kind of gamed my whole life.
Yeah. And when did you jump over to the PC side of things?
When I was like, I think I was like 13 or 14, my mom gave me this old laptop, and I pretty much started on gaming was World of Warcraft.
Okay.
I still remember to this day walking into my buddy's home, and he was like, yeah, my mom was either gonna let me get this game or World of Warcraft, and he was just starting a Tauren Warrior. and me and my other buddies, like, because we would always hang out with him, we were
Yeah.
just sitting there in 2 chairs watching him play his warrior, and then I got onto World of Warcraft, and man, I've been playing it ever since, so
Oh
since
man.
forever.
Yeah, that's the main game a lot of people who I've spoke to, sort of that's their start into PC was World of Warcraft.
Yeah, World of Warcraft, I mean, it's still going.
Yeah.
I don't really play retail as much right now, but I'm super excited about, Wrath of Lich King beta, or
Yeah.
was it Wrath of Lich King Classic? Sorry.
So now over the years, what are some of the highlights? What are the top games you've enjoyed? Like would you classify as your favorites? World of Warcraft, and I'm assuming Tarkov probably.
WoW. So it was WoW, and then Fortnite, or it was like WoW, PUBG,
Yeah.
Fortnite. I stayed on Fortnite forever. I mean, I started playing Tarkov probably what 5 years ago. It was like 4 or 5 years ago, and I think it was like three and a half, almost four. Sorry, not five. And I started playing back then, but I was main Fortnite. That was the game I streamed all the time.
Yeah.
And I had like 20, 30 viewers, so just kind of something that I did. And then I transitioned to Tarkov and just was like, you know what, I'm gonna say one game, I'm gonna
Yeah.
play one game, and that's it. And I've been on Tarkov ever since.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. So now what made you decide to go live?
I love video games, and
Yeah.
I love talking to people. Before I was a delivery driver with Lowe's, I was a customer service, like, loader,
Yeah.
and, I just like talking to people. I love sitting down and, like, interacting with people and getting to know people and talking, and, I mean, just the whole aspect of getting to know people and
Yeah.
talking and all that kinda stuff, and, uh one big thing about going streaming every single day is that you never know what's going to happen. And this is
Yeah.
what I tell everybody. It's just a mystery. I could wake up one morning and I don't know if you know, but the other day, Irish donated $5,000 for me to reset my Tarkov account.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So it's all random. One day somebody could come in and gift 100 subs.
Yeah.
One day I could get a brand new viewer that comes in and subs, and he's a viewer for the next year, and he comes there every single day, which I have people come in all the time.
Yeah.
It's just a mystery of what's going to happen the next day. So like every single day, even when I hit the end stream button, I'm super excited for the next day just to get up to
Yeah.
go and sit and stream, and not only hang out with the people that are regulars to my stream, but also meeting new people.
Yeah. Oh, so now I was going to ask you about the whole you deleted your stash of community member donate, gave you five. Like, where did that come from? Like, did you throw something up like, hey, I'll delete my stash for, or he just came in and challenged you and was like, here, you delete your stash?
So I did a subathon last month that lasted 30 days, and we got to the end of the subathon, and he goes, "What do I have to do for you to shave your beard and your mustache?" And a lot of people obviously know me that I've had like a longer beard, a longer mustache.
Right.
And he was like, he puts numbers out, and I'm like, no, can you please stop? And he's like, okay, what about this number? What about this number? And I'm like, oh my gosh. So obviously people have their prices, and when they get to
Right.
that number, I said yes. So I had to shave my face bald and all that kind of stuff. But he comes in and he pretty much said to me, I can't play this wipe, so I'm gonna make you guys suffer. And he's known for I think the first he donated 2 or 3 or it was $4,000 to Gingy, and she
Yeah.
shaved her eyebrows.
Oh my
He did
God.
it to Blazed as well. Blaze deleted his account and
Yeah.
reset it. So it's just he comes in and does it, I think, to everybody. He supports a lot of people. So
Oh my God. Now, what was your reaction? Were you just like blown away with something like that happens?
for me,
Yeah.
me and I'm sure you know him, Reefer Raptor or
Yeah.
Reefer,
Yeah.
Reefy. Uh, he pretty much we talked. This was like a year ago, and it was just like I can never get over somebody working so hard for their money to come out of and just go out of their way and donate to you.
Yeah.
So I mean, he says these numbers, and I'm like, are you really gonna do it? Are you really gonna do it? And then when that number pops up, it's just like, holy, this is actually
Oh
happening.
my
This is
God.
actually happening right now. So I'm super shocked. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't imagine. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much my reaction. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, this is actually happening right now.
Oh. So now, when did you first go live? How long ago?
I've been streaming. Hold on, let me see. I've been streaming on and off for about 6 years.
Okay.
It's been a long journey. Let's see. It begins first stream. Dang, do I have the? I don't know if it tells me. Path to affiliate. Let's see. I don't think I can. I don't think it tells me the date that I got Path to affiliate. It
Yeah.
used to on the Twitch website. It'd be cool to see when I got it. I think it was like 6 years ago that I like jumped into streaming
Yeah.
and just kind of I did everything. It was like CS:GO, WoW, blah blah blah. Like it's just like I did so much, and
Mhm.
it was just like that's all I did. It was just games, and I just played whatever I want. So,
Yeah.
but
Uh,
it's been about 6 years. I've been streaming on and off for 6 years.
yeah.
So a lot of people will tell me, "Oh, well, I would stream for a year and a half, and then I would take like a 4 month break." And people are like, "Well, that year and a half doesn't count." But I still say I
Yeah.
streamed on and off for about 6 years. But recently, being in the part of the Tarkov community, I've been streaming for about I think it's been about 3 years,
Yeah.
like consistently on a schedule, being consistent and being there every day.
Yeah. And now, when you first go live, those first times, and you get people in your chat who are strangers, like, they're not friends, they're not family, and they start talking to you. What is that experience like?
When I first started, I say now, like I love to talk to everybody. I'm okay with having hundreds of viewers in my stream.
Yeah.
But when I first started, it was like, it was slow. I mean, you'd have
Oh
somebody
yeah.
come in every now and then, and it I felt like to me I was awkward
Yeah.
because I would try to focus on that one viewer and I'd be like, "Hey, what's up, man? What's up?" And you'd have the people that would come and stay, and that's how you got your
Yeah.
community growing. But when people came in, I felt like I was super awkward when I first started streaming because I didn't know what to talk about. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, hey, how's your day going?" and stuff like that. Now, because I have so many viewers, they kind of entertain each other. So when
Yeah.
I get into the middle of a game, the person that's watching doesn't get bored because I'm not
Right.
talking to them. They're all interacting with each other.
So now you have that chat experience. Now about when somebody's actually subbing to you now. Now you've got somebody actually, giving you subscription, money's coming, like what, like in your mind, you're like, holy cow, somebody's paying to see what I do.
Yep. Like I said, it's still mind-boggling to me that anybody wants to watch me. I don't think I'm a funny person. I don't think I'm entertaining, but everybody is like, dude, you're freaking hilarious. I love your TikToks. So I'm obviously doing something right, being
Yeah.
able to, average 200 viewers on Twitch. So
Right. Yeah. Your personality, people, it's just, they like good people. And that's why that comes along across in your streams.
yeah. So I did look this up. It said it begins November 10th, 2017 is
Holy
when
cow.
my first stream was November 10th, 2017.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. That's wild. So now
yeah.
what has been some of the toughest things since you went live to, up until now?
learn Learning from my mistakes. I used to do so. I'm sure everybody that watches this would know who Phase, or his name, I think it was Optic or Phase Pomage. He was like a trick shotter for Call of Duty. And I always watch his YouTube videos, and he was like, yeah, I had 100,000 subs on YouTube, and I did a whole year, and now I'm at 1 million. And I thought in my head, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna stream every single day for a year, and I'm gonna have 100 viewers.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. I learned so many mistakes that I made when I could have easily been doing YouTube and putting my time in everywhere else and
Yeah.
not Twitch. So that's probably something that I've learned really a lot from, is learning from my mistakes when
Yeah.
know,
And now you're creating content, pushing it to other platforms. How has the TikTok experience been? And now, do you do YouTube Shorts as well?
I do pretty much everything.
Yeah.
I do YouTube. I have an editor, which is absolutely amazing. edits my videos every single day. We get them out every single day at 5 p.m. We do shorts, so I have a second shorts channel. I'm really lazy with Instagram,
Yeah.
but I just started posting reels on Instagram, which I think I posted one this morning. It was the first one that got like 10,000 views.
Yeah.
And then I mean TikTok started doing really good. I still remember when I moved here, I think I only had like 4 or 5,000 followers. And
Yeah.
shout out to Gino. I don't know if you know who Gino
Yeah.
is. Gino is the person who got me on TikTok. I
Oh, no
was
way.
so against going on TikTok. I was like, I'm not doing TikTok. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And then he got me on TikTok, and I'm super grateful that he told me to do that. But I post everywhere. I try to
Yeah.
get every bit of content out that I can because it just brings so many people in so many different, ways because every
Yeah.
platform is different. Every platform is going to have somebody that, maybe one person from Instagram doesn't go to TikTok and doesn't watch TikTok. So
Right.
they're seeing the same thing that I'm posting on TikTok or they're seeing it on Instagram that I posted on TikTok that they're not going to ever see.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's when I talked to Pastilli, he said, looking back, his biggest mistake was he wished he could have gotten editor sooner than he did. That would have bought him so much more time to do other things and just work-life balance and things like that. So the fact that you got an editor is like you're ahead of that game. You've seen
yeah.
you've got that advantage.
I'm super lucky to have somebody that, and honestly, he's been with me for about a year. His name's Twandigs. I'm sure if you'll see him in my chat.
Yeah,
Dude is an absolute amazing person. He's a good person. And I try because when I have friends and I have people that I know, I try to push them to do better things.
yeah.
He used to do like the bare minimum, which he wanted to do better. So he did the bare minimum and started. He was like, I'm gonna do better. So he started learning Blender. I don't know if you know what that
Yeah.
is. He started working on Blender, and man, if you have seen some of his thumbnails, they are absolutely mind blowing. And he takes pride in them, and he does really good. He edits my
Awesome.
videos, does a great job. But we've been together for about a year, and I'm excited to have him.
Nice. Now, do you remember your first sub?
Yes, his name was Chewbacca. His name was Chewbacca, and it was a tier 1 sub. He came in probably 6 months ago and said something. He said, "Hey," and I still remember to this day because he had the founder badge.
Yeah,
And he was one of my first. He was my first sub, Chewbacca.
that's awesome. So now, when did you make partner, and what was that story? When did you find out? And
So I got it completed. So I'm looking at it right now. April 28th, 2019. I'm sure there's a few days before that. But I streamed all the time. I was doing my TikToks and stuff like that. And then, a lot of people know me by Surprise Mother Bitch, where I kick the door and I shoot the scab with the 2 AP rounds from, Lapua.
yeah,
And ever since I started doing that and that kind of blew up and got like 3 million views,
holy
that's
crap.
when it put me from, I think I had like an average of 80 viewers,
Yeah,
and that put me over 80 viewers to I think it was like 110, 120. And I still remember to this day on labs, I was sitting in labs and I think I was farming raiders or something, and I had to
yeah,
get up and I went to go to the bathroom, and I came back from look at the bathroom and I saw the email saying congratulations, you're invited to the partner program.
yeah.
And it like makes me want to tear up because it's been my goal as a streamer to be a partner, and I'm still thankful for everybody that has been there to support me, and not even support me with money or gifting subs or
Yeah,
donating or stuff like that, just being in my stream and hanging out with me. It's still crazy to me because I love video games, and
yeah.
it took me so long to get to partner, but I'm still super grateful. I mean, every single day, it's still when I see that check mark next to my name, I'm like, wow,
That's
it's
pretty
it's
awesome.
actually it's actually real.
And now, when did you get to the point where you realized I can do this as a career? This could be my full-time gig. Was there a certain point you hit, or did you just say, "All right, you know what? I've got this plan for 3 months. Let me give it a shot."
So I had like a series of events that happened. I was working at that job I was working at a job called Ram Tool Supply. I worked it for them a little bit, and I didn't like how I was being treated, so I
Yeah.
quit. I was living in an apartment. It was like a gated community. It was like $900 a month, and I pretty much couldn't pay my bills at that time. And my mom was like, "Well, we have this house that we're redoing, and you can live there if you want, but you just kind of have to give me whatever you can whenever you can. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a big deal." So I was like, okay, well then I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna stream. She's like,
Yeah.
okay, do your thing and whatever. I was making like $500 to $1,000 a month. I
Yeah.
think I think I made $10,000 that year that I was streaming. So I was only making less, whatever.
Yeah.
And I just streamed. That's all I did. That's all I streamed. I mean, I just went for it. I streamed every single day, had a schedule, and it was like 8 hours a day, something like that. Sometimes I would
Yeah.
do 12 hours. But it was like I said, it was like events that led up to me being able to do what I love doing.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just had a ripple effect. And then I learned, like, I was learning to do the TikTok,
Yeah.
or not the TikTok, but TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. So I got pretty lucky, to be honest.
Ah, nice. And now, what has been, some of the highlights since you first went live?
Yeah. Honestly, it's just hitting the partner.
Yeah.
I have so many that I probably couldn't say, but the one thing is just me hitting partner because it was such a grind. It's something that it's there's so many people, and I'm sure there's so many people that'll watch this that will be like, "Oh my god, I want partner. I want partner so bad." And it's
Yeah.
such a grind. It's so hard, and once you get it, the grind is not over. You can't
Right.
stop. So
Yeah.
it's I think that the biggest thing for me when I first started was hitting path to partner, and obviously there's tons of other things like doing the surprise mother bitch with is what helped me get to where I'm
Yeah.
at now. If it wasn't that, then I'd probably still be at 50, 60, 70 viewers probably.
Yeah.
But so I'm sure, that's helped me a crap.
So now, w- what is it like, when you get you get rated by somebody with the big number? So you go from X to triple X, your normal viewer count. What is that experience like? How do you deal with that?
I just act so there's one thing I tell a lot of people, I don't look at numbers.
Yeah.
I turn the number count off because there's times where I think nice guy was talking about it the other day. He's like, how do people do this? Because I went from 100, now I have 1,000,
Yeah.
and I have all these people that are coming in and asking me questions, and I'm like freaking out.
Right.
I try not to look at the numbers
Yeah.
because as soon as you see that you have 6, 7, 800 viewers in your chat, and your head just goes,
Yeah.
and then sometimes people shut down. So I just turn the number count off.
Yeah.
But when somebody raids me, I just try to be myself
Yeah.
and play my game and read chat as much as I possibly can. There's times where I'll just take a step back and
Yeah.
not play. I'll stop in my inventory and I'll just try to talk to all the brand new people that are coming, welcome them to the channel, and just kind of chit chat with people until, it kind of calms down a little bit, and then I'll
Yeah.
go back and do a raid.
With streaming video games every day, you don't get the benefits of sick days, time off. So you've got to balance when you could take those breaks just so to help with your sanity.
Yeah. So I pretty much stream as much as I possibly can. I do have a family. I have, my son, my girlfriend. So I try to stream. That's why I have my schedule. And then I'll try to take off, we'll do something. I'm like, I'm just gonna take tomorrow off. We'll do something around the house or go out and do something. That's kind of the best thing about streaming
Yeah.
is that I can take whenever I want off. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. If I want to take tomorrow off, I can be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna take tomorrow off. That's pretty much it. But I
Yeah.
usually stream until I can't stream no more. Meaning mentally, I have my days where I'm so frustrated with Tarkov getting head eyes for
Mm-hmm.
6 hours straight that
Yeah.
tomorrow has to be a day off. Because if I jump back on and I'm still getting head eyes all day long, I get I've evolved from before I, was bigger, I would complain all the time. I mean, I still
Yeah.
do complain, but it's a heck of a lot less. And I used to get so mad and angry. So I know when I'm getting to that point, so I have to take a day off, and
Yeah.
that's what I do. So I just stream every single day until I can.
Yeah. And that's a good point. Like, nobody wants to watch a streamer who is angry, who's not happy.
Yep.
There's 10 pages of other people playing Tarkov. Somebody could go and watch who's enjoying this game. Granted, there are moments where this game, like you said, just you can't do it. Whether it's the game itself or, just the way other people are playing. You just need to, and it's good that you see that, because some people don't, and they'll just, keep playing, fearing that I can't leave my computer because that number is going to go down.
Yep. I feel like I'm lucky enough because I have the amount of viewers that I have.
Yeah.
And there, there's people out there have 30, 40, 50 viewers, or people that are pushing partner and they're so close that they can't
Yeah.
take a day off, or they can't because it'll hurt them.
Right.
Um, but I'm lucky to be able to, do that and take those days off or call it quits when I need to.
Right.
A lot of people, I mean, I just reset and my stats are absolutely just stupid. I think I have like 70 or 81 raids, and I'm like 82% survival rate with like a
Wow.
26 KD or something like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've just been doing offline raids, and then if I have fight somebody, I fight somebody. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah.
But I think I'm like level 37, almost 38
Holy
from
shoot.
just tasking and tasking, and
Yeah.
I'm less than 100 raids, which is absolutely stupid.
That's
Because
crazy.
I reset 3 days ago. So
Wow.
but I've learned I get very quick to get frustrated, and we just the other night I think we were playing, and I was on a 15 survive streak, and there was a level 50 that was extraction camping in
Uh,
D2, and I had to go to everyone's like, oh, why did you use Red Rebel? Well, I had to go down there to do
that
two
quest.
tasks.
Mm-hmm.
So I went down there, I get instantly head tapped by the guy extraction camping, so I got pissed off.
Yeah.
And then the next raid, I died to two dudes sitting in bushes outside of West Wing. Got
Yeah.
frustrated. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that was a 24-hour stream,
Oh.
and I got to 20 hours, and I was like, I gotta get off. If I
Yeah.
don't get off, I'm about to blow up, because those two things happen. And then the
Yeah.
next raid after that, I killed all of Rashala's guards,
Yeah.
and I died to Rashala, and I was like about to blow a gasket. So I was like, yep,
Oh.
I gotta get off. I love you guys. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. For your sanity, absolutely. But yeah, that whole D2 thing, I just, reserve would be so much better if they just kept everything above ground on that. I don't know.
I think all of us agree. Well, a lot of people agree with it. I mean, I know Clean, I know Jesse. Um, Reserve was one of the best maps in the game when
Yeah.
there was no D2, because
Yep.
everybody was running around up top. The
Right.
sniping was so much fun. I
Building
hate
to
D2.
building, room to room, but D2 is
Yep, yep,
awful. They just, yeah.
yep. Because as soon as exactly what happens every single raid, you go up top the dome, and
Yep.
you may see one PMC, and everybody else is in D2 because they're
Yep.
trying to kill raiders or extraction camp
Yeah.
or whatever. And
Yeah.
I hate reserve. I don't ever go
And
there
yeah,
once I get
and
on
you
my task done.
that door opens, here comes the impact grenades, and then that's it. It's like you just like, shoot, you don't get a chance.
Nope.
Yeah. So now somebody who's about to go live, what advice would you say to them?
Don't go live.
You
um,
laugh. I asked Devil Dog Gamer that question, and he said the same thing. If your mentality, if you got anxiety already, don't go live, because this will just push you over that edge.
I have a lot of people that they have like that anxiety, and see, I'm lucky enough. I'm lucky enough to not have that.
Yeah.
So obviously there are people that are scared to go live and stuff like that, but mentally I've never felt like that, so I can't be like, well, just stop being
Right.
anxious, stop
Yeah.
being like that. Um, there's times where you just kind of have to like not care.
Yeah.
Don't. Well, let me take a step back. When I said don't go live, it's not mean like, oh, don't go live. It's more so what I'm trying to say is push your content everywhere else.
Hmm.
Twitch is the worst place to get noticed.
Yeah.
Because if you go to Twitch, and I've told this to people 1,000 times, is you go to Twitch and you go to the Tarkov directory, how many viewers are you going to have on Tarkov when you go live? If you have 5 to 10 viewers, go to Tarkov and scroll down and see how many times you have to scroll down to get to 10 viewers.
Yeah.
You are very rarely ever going to have somebody scroll down unless you have somebody raid you or stuff like that. But those are just anomalies that you don't know are going to happen.
Yeah.
Pushing your content everywhere else is more important. And I tell this to people all the time. You could stream 12 hours a day playing Tarkov at 10, 15 viewers, or would you rather take 6 hours out of that day? Imagine you take 6 hours out of that day and you edit a video that gets 1 million views.
Yeah.
That video gets 1 million views, you get 200 to 300 viewers easily. You make videos that blow up and you will have the viewers that you want. Streaming every single day on Twitch, unless you have hundreds of viewers, like myself, I have 200 average viewers.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll have 200 to 300. The reason why I stream every day is because I'm up on that leaderboard. If I had 10 to 15 viewers, mentally, it's hard to stream every day to 10 to 15 people when I know that I could be doing TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever else I could be doing to get my name out there.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do. That's why I said don't go live.
Yeah.
But back to saying, for the people that, have anxiety, what I would say is you got to just don't care. You have to not worry about if you get a sub. You have to not worry about if you have how many viewers in there. You have to not worry about what's going to happen during that stream. You just got to turn it on and pretend like you're gaming, because that's all you're doing. Going back to Kiings, he encourages me to do other things than just Tarkov.
Yeah.
He said to me a long time ago, I was playing WoW. He's like, why the F are you not streaming WoW? I said, I don't know. I just don't want to stream WoW because it's boring. Who wants to watch it? He said, bro, Tarkov will die one day. Don't die with it. And Kiings kind of pretty much brought me and helped me with so many things, along with Smitty and Big E. I don't know if you know who
I don't know who
Big
Big
E
E
is. He is they all helped me and taught me a lot of things, but Kiings has taught me so much, where he says things, he's like my one of the father figure, not really, but somebody that says something to you that sticks in your head. Like when I'm like, oh, I just want to get off and just go play another game, I think of Kiings going, stream another game, you idiot. Get viewers on that game. Imagine people coming over from that game and you get viewers there, and you have viewers on Tarkov and stuff like that. So
no, you've already got a community built up. So, Kiings is right. What happens when Tarkov dies, or Tarkov frustrates you to the point where you're not having fun anymore? And even you just sample some games at the tail end of while you're streaming, for a half hour. Hey guys, we're just going to play, this for a little bit. And then, gradually, okay, if Tarkov's there, people know that you play other games, and people aren't coming there just to watch you play Tarkov. They're coming there to, to be in your community. Yeah.
Yep.
And now Kiings is the one that said, "Hey, go get Velion." So how did you end up hooking up or connecting up with Kiings?
I think that he reached out to me about taxes.
Yeah.
Because I was asking questions about taxes and stuff like that, and he reached out to me. I was like, "Hey, I can, you can write off T-shirts. You can write off whatever you do with your streaming." And he taught me all this stuff, and that's what I was saying. He's taught me so many things with, learning how to write things off. I bought a new computer. I wrote it off last year. And it helped me out with taxes like a crap ton, and stuff like that. And then ever since then, he asked me if I wanted to do rivals with him, and we actually got 3rd place in Twitch Rivals the first time we really ever played together.
Nice. That's awesome. Did you know he is a hip hop singer?
Kiings is not a hip hop singer.
He is. He has rap music that he's like, I couldn't believe it. Yep.
No, I don't believe you. I think you're trolling me.
100%. I am not trolling you. I tweeted it there a couple of days ago. He played his stream. He's on stream. He played some of the stuff. He was a signed hip hop artist.
I don't believe it.
I'll DM you after because
Okay,
I know I
DM me.
couldn't believe it either. It
I
was like
don't believe it.
I was like, holy shit, you're good. Yeah, and he played like 3 or 4 tracks and he had a demo reel. It is absolutely, I was blown away by it because you go into his stream and you listen to it. He's got a great playlist. His music is awesome. And then when he dropped I was a, signed hip hop. I was like, what?
No way. I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
What the heck? Well, I guess you learn something new every day, huh?
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. So, Escape from Tarkov. How did you find the game? What was your path to Tarkov?
I had a buddy. I was playing I think me and my buddy played CSGO together, or my buddy's buddy played CSGO or PUBG with me, or H1Z1, I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
And he goes, dude, this game is absolutely nuts. You have to play it. My like 3rd raid in, we went into Shoreline, which is I think it's my first ever video on Tarkov, and I got like 4 PMC kills. It was my first. It was like my
God.
3rd raid. It was absolutely freaking nuts. I think it was. Let me see. Hold this. I'm gonna scroll down and see if I can figure out what day it was. I'm looking at my YouTube. So it was 4 years ago. It was January 13th, 2018. Is like in that vicinity of when I started playing.
Oh my God. And now what hooked you? What was the thing that, Tarkov hooks a lot of us in different ways. And what was the hook it had to you?
Well, as of recently, they've stopped doing what has like hooked me crazy. But it's the fact that you can not only like customize all your stuff and go in, it's the fact that you can open a door with a key and get a high tier item and then sell it for a crap ton of money.
Yeah.
Obviously recently they've changed all that, so really you don't really ever find any crazy gear. But
yeah,
I'm already hooked now, so can't leave now.
No. What's your thoughts on this patch that we just we got a month? Is it a month? Maybe a month ago?
It's been about a month. I think it's about a month, a little bit less than a month, maybe not. I like it.
Yeah.
I think the running animations are kind of weird until you get used to them.
Yeah.
Me and Jesse just figured out, some awesome dolphin diving techniques.
Okay.
Pretty fun. No, you'll have to show a clip of it. I'll show you a clip of Jesse jumping. Like, I'm sure people know there's a new dolphin diving animation where you like launch in the air and your whole body like distorts, and then you like it's crazy.
So this patch, we're not a whole lot. The offline mode is interesting. The co-op offline mode, I think that's opening doors for content creators to do different things and whatnot, which I think that's good. But other than that, there was not a lot of meat in this patch.
Yeah, I thought the offline co-op is absolutely amazing. I mean, once I get my account back to having Kappa and having a decent amount of money, I cannot wait to do community stuff with my community and being able to do that. Not only that, but make like fun videos.
Right.
I think stuff like that would be absolutely awesome to make cool content videos of like, you have my editor recording and me like jumping and looking down and he like slow-mos my body and stuff like that. So there's tons of stuff that, once I'm done grinding, we'll be able to do.
Now, the bigger patch we had Christmas time was, that had a lot of stuff. It had VoiP in it, the civilian flea market. What was your initial thoughts on VoiP?
I freaking love VoiP.
Yeah.
It's so much content. I remember I shot a guy in the legs and he shot at me, and then I was like, hey, you shot at me. He's like, you shot at me first. I shot him in the legs again and then threw a grenade at him. I said, here, hold this for me. And he goes, oh, and then died. And they got I think he got like 2 million views on TikTok.
Holy crap.
But stuff like that VoiP was is great in the beginning.
Yeah.
I was trying to get my grenadier task done. And I was like, please help. I'm new. I don't know what to do. can you please help me? And this person goes, well, I guess I'll leave you alone because you're new. And they look around the corner like
Oh.
this, and I go yoink and throw a freaking impact grenade and blow them
Yeah.
up.
Oh, shoot.
It was so toxic.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was pretty bad.
yeah. Oh, man. So now what is your go-to map? You know, if you're not questing hard, you've got everything you need. What
Customs,
yeah.
customs, because I like the dorms fighting.
Yeah.
Um, dorms fighting, stronghold fighting, all that kind of stuff. I know
Yeah.
them like the back of my hand, so I can jump out a window that I know I can get out that some
Yeah.
people may not know, and I can flank behind people. Customs is definitely my stomping ground.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about this game. It's, you know, the engagements you can have. You know, the second level buildings you're in, or just big flanks and things like that. You could have an engagement that could last 20, 25 minutes, just cat and mouse hunting each other down. And you don't get that in other games.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So now, what is your least favorite quest you're not looking forward to, or have you already got through that one?
Shooterborn. Shooterborn, I think, is everybody's
Yep.
least favorite task because of the fact that I'm a fast-paced player. I
Mm-hmm.
want to fight people. I'll push people. I like to be moving. I don't like to sit there for 30 minutes and wait for somebody to loot up the whole map to have to shoot them in the head.
Yeah.
Not only does it make me feel bad, but I don't like sitting there for 30 minutes to get one kill to have to restart and do it all over
Yeah.
again.
And now they extended out to 125 meters now instead of 100. So that's going to be tough on customs to get that 125 shot.
I think it's pretty easy because of the rangefinder now.
Ah,
Now that we
okay.
have the rangefinder, you just sit somewhere that's 125 meters and just
That's
easily
true.
do
You
it.
can, yeah.
I sit on top of the train.
Yeah.
So right in front of Big Red, that platform that has there's like a forklift with two
Mm-hmm.
boxes you can jump on.
Yeah.
Jump on top of those boxes and lay on that
Oh,
the
nice.
train, and you can see right in front of RUAF, you can see everything to the left except for like the big giant
Campfire.
door with the door in it. Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
you're able to see through everything. It's like a 150-meter shot.
Ooh,
So
nice. All
perfect.
right. There we go. That's my new spot then. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
So now what do you prefer to run solo or squads, or you're good either way?
I love solos. I
Yeah.
mean, I had a raid on Shoreline yesterday where I killed 7 PMCs with a
Shoot.
UMP.
Yeah.
And it's I think solo for me is easier because
Mm-hmm.
I can just shoot everything that I see. I don't
Yes.
have to be, oh, is that you? And then die because of it. It's just
Yeah.
me. I'm just holding left click and killing everything that I see.
Yeah.
So I don't have to worry about anybody else. But I have friends that I just absolutely enjoy playing with
Yeah.
and have a great time. And it's content for everybody, so
Yeah.
everybody enjoys it.
Yeah, this game is tough in squads because you got to make sure you're using the same call outs, your communications. This game really shows how bad we are as communicators.
Yep, yep. I get made fun of for my comms all the time because I'm a solo player.
Right.
So we'll be in woods and literally they will be like, "Where are they?" I'm like, "He did by the tree." And then my chat goes, "Vellion, there's 700 trees, dude." And then like Jesse will be like, "What tree? What tree, Vellion?"
Oh, now who's your normal go-to crew that you roll with, or is there a bunch of them?
I got a bunch of people. I mean, I don't have. I think Jesse, right? Jesse's my main guy that I've been playing with for the past like every single week for the past like 3 or 4 months. Like
Yeah.
I think me and him met like 3 or 4 months ago, and we click really well.
Yeah.
We're really good together when we play.
Yeah.
So like our comms aren't crazy bad,
Mm-hmm.
but I think we had a thing today where let me try to think about it. What map was it at? Okay, so we were on customs and there was a guy stuck in like this room. So I was like, open the door. He opens the door. I throw a flashbang in. The guy pushes out, and then Jesse kills him.
Yeah.
I mean, we're very good with maneuvering and kind of knowing what the other person's going to do.
Yeah.
So we usually tag team 2 people, and they're both dead.
Nice.
But usually I'm playing with Jesse, but I'm Amethyst. Amethyst is great.
Yeah.
Von Helsing, Fudge XL, Ash. I mean, I can't even count
Oh,
them.
dude,
You know,
Ash is funny as hell. Oh my
yeah, he
god.
is. I just
Yes.
like playing with everybody because it's not only that I get to, I'm hanging out with everybody and getting to know everybody and
Yeah.
making all the friends that I possibly can. I don't like to just hang out with one group of people
Yeah.
because then it makes me feel like I'm snobby and I should be hanging out with other people too.
Well, now, did you know Ash and Dottie Hack played in the same band?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I listen to some of their music too.
Yeah.
Their music is absolutely insane.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I had
I knew that. I figured that out long time ago. It's pretty
yeah,
sweet.
because I had Dottie on last week, and he's saying, yeah, Ash and I was like, wait, hang on, and then it's like, holy shit, you guys played in the same band, and then eventually ended up finding each other in Tarkov, and yeah, it's a wild community.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. It's cool to not, like I said, meeting people and getting to know everything about them. So
Yeah.
that's what I really love to do.
Yeah, and from a community aspect, it's just been like you were in Fort, you did streaming Fortnite and whatnot. If what's your experience like with the Tarkov community versus other communities that you've been in?
Tarkov's easier to get involved with.
Yeah,
Any other game out there, everybody knows it. If you're not a professional player, you're not shit.
yeah,
You unless you have some crazy TikTok thing going on or whatever, you're not really going to make it. You're not going to be that you may have 20, 30, 40 viewers, but you're not going to make a career out of streaming.
yeah,
Um it's a lot of people being professional players that are getting all the viewers
yeah,
or like all the people that started like Myth and Ninja and Lupo and
yeah.
like Nick Merckx, like all those guys, they started at the beginning but they were also already big, so
Right.
it just made them bigger, and those are the people that watch them. And then all the Fortnite pros,
Yeah.
most of the time the people at the top are Booga, Mongrel, like all those pros,
Hmm.
they're the people. That's what people want to watch because they
Yeah.
like professional stuff. So,
I think
but it's
also.
easier.
Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead. Go
I would say the
ahead.
other piece with the community, I think, is because Tarkov is a an older crowd. I think that probably helps with the mature level and why it's sort of not as toxic as some of
Yeah,
the.
I mean, I definitely agree with that because I have a 7-year-old and he
Yep.
absolutely loves Fortnite. So I
Yep.
go on there and play with him sometimes, and there's been times where I've streamed it with him, and I
Yep.
have like 20 people coming going, "Hey, come watch my stream." And I can tell you right now, I don't miss that.
Yeah.
It's very annoying having somebody go, "Hey, come into my stream. Hey, you want to follow me? You want to follow for follow?"
Oh.
It's like, no, sorry.
Yep.
No,
I'm
I
good.
don't.
So now, if you can pick an all-star squad, past gamers, present day ones, who would you call out, or who would you like to do a couple of raids with?
Um, I know
Yeah.
Willers.
Yep.
So me, Willers, Smitty, and Jesse.
Yep. That'd be.
I think that would be not only a good time, but it would be like a wrecking crew.
Yeah. What map would you guys be rolling? Customs?
Customs.
Yeah.
Customs all day. Customs all day.
Nice.
Customs all day.
Uh, so now you hit the stop button for the night. You're not doing editing or anything like that. What are you doing? What are you doing away from gaming?
If I'm not doing something, around the house or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm messing around, kind of like I'll either play Apex
Yeah.
or I'll do something with Jacob, or
Yeah.
I'll go sit on the couch and watch. I want to watch the new Gray Man. I think it just came
Oh,
out on
I
Netflix, so
heard about that one.
I
Yeah.
want to go watch that.
Yeah.
Um it's usually if I'm not streaming and making content or doing that kind of stuff, um I'm hanging out in people's streams.
Yeah.
I think you said earlier, it's not just, it's not just streaming every single day, it's everything.
Yeah.
So my job doesn't stop when I get off the stream and when I'm
Yeah.
done streaming. That's just 8 hours of my day.
Yeah.
I'm always on my phone. Like go and look at all my TikToks, my
Yeah.
shorts. I reply to people on TikTok. I will, mess with my YouTube, go look at my stats on my YouTube, try to think of new ideas. I'll go into other streamers' chats like Jesse or Ames or Vaughn or any people that I can just go and chit chat with and just be like,
Yeah.
hey, what's up? How are you guys doing? And kind of interact with them. And it kind of, it's nice when people come in, Willers, he's my friend. I've
Yeah.
known him for a long time, but he's got like 11-month sub in my stream. And he came in yesterday. I'm like, oh my God, Willers is in my chat. Like, I have 200 average viewers,
Yeah.
but I still get like, I'm like excited because, he has two plus thousand viewers and they come into my stream and hang out and ask me how I am and resub to my channel. And it makes you feel like, I go and hang out with him and we've obviously made a friendship.
Yeah.
So he comes and hangs out and says hey to me and resubs, which, people don't have to sub to my channel. It's not why I stream.
Yeah.
But it kind of just having people come in and be like, hey, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah. I've also seen that, some gun videos too. You see like the shoot as well?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Well, here we go. Ooh. Is that an AK?
Yep. I just
Nice.
bought it a little while ago.
Yeah.
It's empty, but I bought it a couple months ago and put an EOTech on it. I have an AR-15 and I have a suppressor on that. And then I have this, which sits next to me. So
that's nice. What's your favorite thing to shoot?
Probably my AR. I mean,
Yeah.
I just got my AK. AK is nice but it's loud.
Yes.
I do want to get some Zenit Co stuff put on it.
Yeah.
But with all the Zenit Co stuff being because this crazy ass war that's going on, you can't get Zenit Co stuff. I mean, everything I would want to put on it because I was talking to Devil Dog about it. It'd be like $200 or $300. But right now, the price of everything is like a couple thousand. Oof. So it's a lot of money to put on it. So I'm gonna try and wait. I'm probably gonna put a suppressor on it. And I'm gonna kind of deck it out and make it look pretty sweet. But
nice.
Yeah.
Anything what gun do you have your eye on that you'd like to get down the road?
A CMMG mutant. And I want I have all my guns are like black. Except for my pistol, which is tan. And I want a desert tan CMMG mutant, and I want to put a voodoo on top of it.
Oh, that'd be cool. And now I also saw a picture, I think it was a picture of you skateboarding that you posted recently. That's going way back.
That was my favorite thing to do before I started gaming. I played lacrosse.
Yep.
And I skateboarded. And that was like I skateboarded for like 4 or 5 years. And I was really good. I mean, I was sponsored
tray flips, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was sponsored by a skate park. I mean, I was like 13 or 14, so it was just kind of like, they give me a board every now and then. But that was about it. But it is, something I got me out of the house, and that's what I love to do. So
see, I'm a lot older than you, so I remember the old days of skating with like Hosoi and Hawk when Hawk was like 14 and whatnot, and the progression is just amazing. Like it's just amazing how far they've come, and you see like, I just like dark slides and just the control people have. It's wild. It's amazing. So now and then, anything else you like to do? So you like shooting. Watching movies and stuff like that, or shows? Yeah,
fishing and hunting. Nice. I like being outdoors. I do have a long rifle as well. But I like to hunt a lot. So every year we have like 400 acres that me and my dad and my stepmom's family has that we work on and make it nice, and we hunt every single year. Like I've been hunting for the past like 6 years.
Now, what are you guys hunting down there?
White-tailed deer.
Oh, okay, very cool. Nice.
And fishing.
Yeah.
I grew up fishing with my dad. Yeah. We did these thing called Like Father, Like Sons. Yeah. And they were like these fishing tournaments that we did. And I grew up on the lake. He is big bass fisherman. Yeah. And he's selling his bass boat now to get a pontoon because it's more family friendly. But I'm gonna save up my money and get a bass boat and take him on some tournaments.
Oh, nice. Cool. All right. Well, Velion, you survived the Tarducks podcast. Hopefully it wasn't too painful. You don't have. I think it was Devil Dog actually called out that you should be the one that I should reach out to. So if it was a painful experience, you make sure you go yell at him. But before I go, though, now it's your turn. Who are you calling out that I should reach out to and get on and have a good story to tell?
Jesse Kazam.
All
Have
right.
you done Jesse yet? Have you done Jesse?
My old podcast I did, we had Jesse on, but he hasn't been on Tarducks, so we'll get Jesse on.
Jesse would be great. He's a good dude. So.
He is an awesome guy. Yes, even though he doesn't think pineapple belongs on pizza, but I'm Canadian and that's just our national thing.
No.
Oh, he did.
He ate one. He did. He was below 10,000 subs on YouTube or on Twitter. And he goes, if we get to 10,000 subs, I'll eat a pineapple pizza. And he did.
Oh, nice. All right.
Did.
There we go.
I don't know if he liked it or not, but it'll be something to ask him.
There we go. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.